Want some coffee?
Oh, no, thanks. I had a really big cup this morning. I assure you, I'm awake.
Are you excited for the big game next week?
What? Oh, yeah, definitely. Heck yeah. I've already got a couple tickets. They're not too far up either. It's like the game of the year. We're gonna go all out. Who in the right mind's gonna miss it? I think I'm a bit too honest. I know honesty is typically a good thing, and yeah, the truth is, like the right thing you should say most of the time, but it's not something that's always needed. So I think coming to college would be a good time to recalibrate my honesty. And I think family means everything to start. I think family means the world to us because, to begin with, they are the world for us. The ones that never leave your life, even when they're gone. But they can't be the ones that you live to impress, because if they are, then when they're gone, you lose your sense of worth. So let me get this straight. Instead of the internships I've had, the number of languages I speak, the volunteering I've done, the past jobs I've held, the references I've submitted, the grades that I've earned, you want to talk about whether I prefer to walk through walls or fly. Well, in that case, I prefer to be able to see into the future, because then I can't be blindsided by questions as inane as these. I didn't want to disappoint, and because I want to keep up my reputation as that kind of ambitious worker. So I set out to do it, and I had a few friends that offered to help, but I said, nope, I don't need help. So I ventured out. The explanation analysis, it was quite the undertaking. It was a lot of work, but I felt the pressure, but I didn't want to cave into it, because I told my teacher I would get it done. I told my friends, I don't need help. I do not need help. I can do this by myself. And that's kind of what you want, right? Like if you say, what if this happens? I could give you a couple different answers. Unless you want one, I can give you one. I'm not going to be able to stuck to the different answers. I'm sorry. I don't know. I need a job, and you need someone to pass out flyers. That'd be my best guess anyway, but I don't know the best guesser these days. Really? Come on. I am more than qualified to work at this company. Honestly, hell, looking at the day-to-day for this position, I am not hesitant to say I'm overqualified. I don't have a specific role model, because I think a lot of people have good and bad traits, and you don't want to take that whole bunch and put it on you. So I try to find admirable qualities in different people and bring those into my life. For example, my grandmother is one of the most selfless people that I know, and so that behavior of her, I try to emulate in my everyday life. All right.
We'll get back to you.
All right. Thank you for your time.
You seem distracted.
Distracted? Oh, no. I'm fine. Everything's fine. I'm just a little anxious, just got on my mind. I'm well. Sorry. I'm a little nervous.
Don't be. Do you want some water or anything?
Yeah, I'll take water, sure.
What's your favorite movie?
Top Gun, of course. That's what inspired me to do this interview. You got that soundtrack, you got the cool jet scenes, Kelly McGillis. Whew! God, what a movie. It's a classic. I'd probably say Good Will Hunting. It's just something about it just speaks to me, and plus I don't think I've seen a better Robin Williams performance.
Did you see the big game last week?
Oh, no, I did, but I had to sell my ticket at the last minute. I had some stuff to deal with.
Tell us about yourself.
There's not much to say that's not on the resume, at least not much more worth saying. I don't think that's a bad thing, though. I think that's the reason I want this job. I want more to share with people. I want more life to live. I want to be somebody worth hearing about. You want me to tell you a story? Okay, long ago, in a distant land, there was a country ruled by a dragon.
the boy's grandmother, a nomad, would come in time to time to check in on them, see how they were doing. And boy's grandmother, she was the boy's hero. The boy worshipped her. All he wanted to do was make her proud. And so at the end of every one of her visits, he would tell her, "One day, I'm gonna slay that dragon, grandmother. Just watch. You'll see." And she said, "I cannot wait to see it." Many months passed, and the grandmother never came by. And she had disappeared for months at a time before, but never as long as this. And so. The boy couldn't find the strength to go out and slay the dragon, and so the dragon reigned over the rest of their sad, pathetic lives. And
Do you want some coffee?
Oh, yes, I'd love some coffee. I have another interview today, so I'm going to need as much steam as I can. I feel like it wouldn't be why I work. I get to see the world, get a global understanding. I mean, it's not a bad way to spend the rest of my days.
What questions do you have for me?